The year is 1995. My mama just gave birth to the most beautiful little dingus that would eventually make goofy YouTube videos. But meanwhile, across the ocean in Japan, Masahiro Sakurai was coming up with his own beautiful little dingus. His idea would change the world. A 4-player fighting game featuring Nintendo characters. The big dogs at Nintendo, they didn't like this idea too much. They were like, no. But that doesn't stop Masahiro Sakurai. Nothing stops this man. He is a wild, rambunctious person. He creates a prototype featuring Mario, Donkey Kong, Samus, and Fox anyway. He shows it to the higher big dogs. The big dogs are like, okay. Bada bing, bada boom. 1999 rolls around. Macro, he can finally walk. He can finally talk. Look at him. Little did he know that his path would finally cross Masahiro Sakurai's when he finally got his own Nintendo 64. And the rest is history. While Avengers Infinity War was one of the biggest, most crazy crossovers in all of cinema history, we all remember the biggest crossover of our childhoods. We're talking about Super Smash Bros. 64. When I was small, I really only knew like half of the cast. You got Mario, Donkey Kong, Pikachu, Zelda. Get it? 'Cause oh, okay. Yoshi, Luigi, Jigglypuff. I never played Star Fox or Kirby. I didn't play F-Zero. I didn't play Space Invaders or that Japan Kid game. Come on, Nintendo, what are these, huh? Not all of these guys were the A-list of Nintendo per se, but they will always be the original 12. And they made up 60% of my childhood. So I eventually knew everything and anything about all of these characters. And eventually, I played all of their individual games. Kudos to you, Nintendo. You know, using Smash for advertisement, smart. But the game itself was fantastic for the time. I'll admit that the graphics, all polygons and such, they haven't aged too well, but the game, it was and it's still pretty fire, dude. It's tons of fun. The game is so simple. Knock enemies off maps until they have no lives left. The more damage they take, the easier it is to knock them off the maps. Simple as that. Why couldn't adults understand this when I explained it to them? Come on, Dad. I want you to play Smash Bros with me. Who could forget the 1-player mode? This is the mode with Master Hand in it. This is the mode you had to play in order to unlock the 4 unlockable characters. It's the mode you play when you're super lonely and have no friends to play with. But even then, the cream of the crop was never this. It was always the multiplayer. Even if you're a lonely boy, you could play multiplayer with 3 CPUs. They could be level 1 and easy peasy lemon squeezy, or they could be level 9 and actually kick your ass. But then you'll learn. You and up to 3 other friends could just duke it out with all these 12 different characters on these wild assortments of maps. You got the good maps like Hyrule Castle or Kirby's map, and you got the annoying maps like the one where lava comes up and just kills everyone. I mean, fuck! Look at these options. You got the option between stock mode and time mode. You got a little cousin who doesn't understand anything, put a handicap on him. It's okay. He'll be fine. You got the choice between items, no items, heavy items, or just bombs, pokeballs, and beam swords. That's our family. It's what we used a lot. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It was just dumb fun, and it was really cool seeing each of us get good at our own respective Nintendo characters of choice. Even though we would fight and argue all the time in real life, my brothers and I could always bond over some Super Smash Brothers. Fast forward 2 years later, my parents, they're not Scrooge McDuckin' out here. We ain't got no GameCube money. My parents were like, GameCube? More like Lame Cube. We got a PS2 like everybody else, let's be real. So I never physically owned my own copy of Melee at the time when it was released, but that doesn't mean I didn't get to play it. I had plenty of friends that had it, and whenever I was over their houses, we'd play it. And it was a ton of fun still. You had the OG 12 that were back looking better than ever, but we got even more. We got Ganon, actual Zelda, Bowser, Princess Peach, Birdman, 8-Bit Billy, Little Link, Little Pikachu, Mewtwo, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and Dr. Mario, and these 2 guys that no one's ever heard of from Japan. But I mean, all of us kids were like, yo, who the F are these kids? But nobody cared because, you know, Roy's the bull. There were more maps, more items, more everything. Literally, who could have expected after 2 years a sequel this great? Is it the best Super Smash Bros. Ever? No, not for me, but I understand why people love it. I'll get back to my opinions on Melee later because I feel like I actually learned more about it as I got older. Fast forward 7 years later, the Wii was a thing, and I also didn't own it. I was an Xbox 360 guy at the time, I'm sorry. But nothing made me want a Wii more than this game. Like, half of my cousins had a Wii and they had this game, so whenever I was over their house, I would be like, please, can we play this game? And they'd be like, fine. So I played this game a lot. The roster basically doubled, with newcomers like King Dedede, Diddy Kong, Ike, Lucario, Wario, Ash Ketchum, Angel Guy, Evil Fox, Blonde Ness, Neil Armstrong, Robert, Anime Link, Hot Samus, and banned from tournament play. On top of that, we saw the first ever third-party characters, Sonic and Solid Snake, who in retrospect doesn't really fit in as well as I thought he did, but yeah, he just seems off. We also saw some characters not return. Roy will always be the boy. As usual, there were new items, new stages. More importantly, there was a map maker, which, if you know me, I love creating my own maps, but this was not the best part about it. The best item that they added, though, had to be the final smash. Every character had a unique one, and this was honestly a lot of fun for us casual fans of the game. Then you got the theme music. Look, Melee's, it was nice, but listen to this iconic masterpiece. I thought this was such an incredible game, way better than its predecessor, but boy was I wrong. There's a seedy underbelly that was growing in the past 7 years that I had not known about. I really started to get into Smash competitively around this time, but that's also where I discovered the Melee fanboys.
Oh, Leffen comes down and he doesn't shine.
Oh my goodness.
Couple of missed punishes for Mango.
And I love
Leffen on defense, rolls in poorly, he's gonna...
Down smash, covers every option, that's it for game one. All right, Mango.
To this day, there are people who play Melee on a competitive level, and a lot of them hate the new Smash Bros. Titles for straying a little bit too far from Melee's style and gameplay, to the point where people don't even give the new Smash Bros. A chance. I personally really like the competitive side of Smash, where no items, very simple maps, but I also enjoy playing it with items and with friends and just for party purposes. I think that Smash can be both a competitive and a casual game for everybody. And I think that Brawl didn't focus heavily enough on the competitive side and focused way more on the casual side. This is why after Smash 4 came out, Brawl's competitive scene just kinda died and Melee is still here, which is a good segue for my next part. Fast forward to 2014, Smash 4, or Smash, came out for the Wii and the 3DS. I had it for the 3DS because the Wii U is trash. This is the Smash that I played the most besides 64. My college roommate had it and we played it every single day. This game had way too many newcomers. I'm not gonna list them all out. You have Wikipedia, you got Google, you do it. This game is so polished, it's so clean. There was something for the casual fan and for the competitive fan to enjoy. But it also introduced DLC and broken characters that forever ruined competitive Smash. I'm looking at you, Bayonetta. But I have fond memories, how do I say this without getting flagged, relaxing and drinking Capri Suns with college buddies and playing this all night. Good memories. Which brings us here, 2018. Smash Ultimate is coming out December, and it is literally my favorite game of 2018 already. Their slogan, "Everyone is here," is already enough for me to want to get the game. We already saw that we're getting back Snake, we're getting back every single thing like Pokemon Trainer, Pichu even, I mean, okay. But on top of that, a lot of the fan favorite characters that no one thought would ever come are finally here. Ridley, King K. Rool, Simon Belmont. Who would have thought Simon Belmont? Isabelle. Okay, I mean that one, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't an Animal Crossing fan, but like who wanted this? But with every single Nintendo Direct, I am even more hyped every single day. And I just wanted to show you that I'm such a huge fan of Super Smash Bros. You should expect Mario for noobs and Captain Falcon for noobs. Just a lot of these videos about Smash Bros. Once the game comes out, because you know that I'm a huge fan and I want to make content like that. Super Smash Bros. Has been around my entire life. From childhood to right now while I'm trying to make this YouTube channel grow, it feels kinda nice to know that there's a new Super Smash Bros. Around the corner. I will never forget the memories that I had playing this game with friends on the couch, with cousins at their house, because to me, Smash Bros. Is kind of a big part of just my life. It's kinda hard to explain, but that's partially why I wanted to make this video. I love Super Smash Bros.